Whether it's because of school demands or extracurricular activities or a fast food diet and a lack of physical activity, kids these days are experiencing more stress. But there is a way to combat the pressures. So here to show us how, please welcome the authors of the book called Yoga Calm for Children, Educating Heart, Mind, and Body, Jim and Linnea Gillen. Good to have you guys with us. Come up with the concept of having kids practice yoga? I always think of yoga as being an adult exercise.
Well, the children were stressed, and it worked so well for me, I thought, why don't we try it?
And because you're a school counselor, right? In Estacada. Mm-hmm. And so you tried it the first day. How did it go?
It was sort of a nightmare, to be honest.
Yeah.
But as they got more control, it got better and better, and they loved it. It was a nice break for me to do yoga with them, and I saw them gaining more control and finding ways to reduce their stress.
I understand they actually have yoga classes all across the U.S. in different schools. And what's the idea behind that? How does it help the kids?
Well, what they found is that the test scores are getting better. Kids are more focused. There's a lot of behavior issues with kids in school these days.
Well, they're antsy, aren't they?
Yeah, they're all over ADHD. There's a lot of other issues at play. So the yoga helps to get them focused and centered, helps them to study better, do better on tests.
All right, let's show, why don't you have the kids here show us the kind of exercises you're talking about.
All right, this is Brandon, and he's got a thing called the Huberman Sphere, and he's going to open it up and close it, and this is the way we teach breath. It helps to slow the breath down and calm the body. So he's just going to open it, and you might find yourself breathing a little slower as he does this. As he inhales, he opens the ball, and as he exhales, he shuts the ball. And that calms the body.
The research shows that breathing slowly helps to calm the nervous system, and in this case helps them to focus and get ready for...
But do you do the same things that you would do in an adult class?
Yes, but in this case you can see the sphere is really helpful. It's three-dimensional. It makes it easier for kids to learn it without having to describe it with words.
Okay, let's show us some more.
Okay, so now Haley's going to come up, and we're going to do some actual physical yoga. We practice this in my room. Thanks, Brandon. And they take turns leading each other. This is a linked set of poses called sun salutation, so that you'll notice that they're really focused and strong. That's the other thing about it, is it makes their body strong, their heart strong, and their mind strong. And they're working together. She's leading right now. They're following. And some of these poses are harder. These three have been practicing yoga for a while, so they're working up toward the more difficult
Now, do you keep in mind what the kids are wearing to school? Because sometimes they can't, as you mentioned to me earlier, they can't, some girls are wearing dresses.
This could be a good PE alternative, or like Linnea does with their counseling room. But typically we do this at desks with chairs. We have a different sequence like this they can do right at the desk to help them get focused and ready to learn.
And actually, Haley brings shorts now, so that when she shows up on a yoga day and she's got a dress on, there's a pair of shorts in the closet.
That's a good idea.
So she can.
Now, your book, does it have exercises that we, for instance, could help with our kids at home?
Yes, there's about 60 exercises that anyone can teach. They're very simple, and they're good for kids and adults. So these things that the whole family can do.
Good, and now we'll have Allison lead. You want to lead the sun salutation? So they take turns. Go ahead. The sun salutation one more time.
Do you repeat the same things then?
Yes, it's a little routine. So then they, as a matter of fact, Brandon has taught a younger class for me.
Oh, really?
Because he knows the routine and he knows what to do. So one day I was really busy and Brandon was available, so I said, Brandon, would you teach this for me? And he did.
Well, let me ask Brandon a question. You can hang out right there. Do you like the yoga class, or are you just doing it because they're telling you to do it?
I like it.
What is it that you like about it? Why do you think it helps you?
It helps me calm down. Once I get mad, I do it in my room.
Really? That sounds like a really good idea. So when you get angry with somebody, this is what you do to calm down?
Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Does it help with kids getting in condition for other sports, say?
Oh, absolutely. You see, most of the sports teams, most of the professional athletes do some type of yoga or stretching, but you can see how this requires strength and flexibility, focus, all those things that are important in sports.
Well, as they grow too, I mean, I know their bodies are probably experiencing the growing pains, right? Oh, the audience is applauding. Very good.
I know, that's good.
Does it help with that as well? Because kids are kind of cranky because their bodies are just, growing so fast.
Yes. And they're sitting a lot, doing the computer games, watching TV. So this helps them to keep flexible and grow in a strong way. We want to do one more pose here. This is called tree pose. And this is a pose where they practice ignoring and staying focused. So we're going to start out with tree. And this pose, they actually watch them they can stay really focused even when we're messing with them. And this is practice, you know, on playground, how everybody bugs you and tries to throw you off.
You can see how focused they are.
And strong these guys are. So they're hard to throw off. This is not
That's really
easy.
good.
Yeah, they practice.
Now I'm noticing, so I'm also noticing the girls, maybe just in general, because girls are more flexible, right?
Yeah,
but it doesn't matter.
you mean where they're holding their legs?
Yes.
Yeah, they're
It could be
practicing at
anywhere.
different places. Sometimes Brandon puts his leg up. Maybe it's because he's on TV today.
This is a good example. Yeah, some kids can't balance like this, so they
Let's
can
try
practice.
it.
I can't balance like that.
Yeah.
Most adults can't.
Even the
Can
big
you
kids.
try the other
Yeah.
leg, Haley and Allison? There you go. Yeah.
That is fantastic.
Yeah.
We want to mention again, the book is titled Yoga Calm for Children, Educating Heart, Mind, and Body. Jim and Linnea Gillen, thank you both so much.
Thank you,
Really
Helen.
good job.
Welcome.
Appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
We'll be right back with more of AM Northwest after this. Good work.
KATU.